Yes. Now open developer console. Hmm. Apex slash. Okay.
Name.
Logical operations. Okay. Create a method. Create a method to check a number is even or not odd.
Okay, sir.
So what we are trying to do is we'll first write a method to check a given number, a particular number is even or odd. Okay. Then we will try to see how many even numbers we'll get from 1 to 20 or 1 to 50. Okay. In a set of numbers, how many even numbers we will get, we'll see. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Hmm. So we'll be using loops as well as conditional statements like if and else.
Sir.
Okay. Automate. Error. Percentile is not, we cannot use percentile in the Apex.
Yes.
And we cannot use this double quotes, use single quotes. Okay.
Okay. Sir, in place of this percentile, what can we?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Just write down that one. Okay. So here the problem is uh, we cannot use percentile symbol in the Apex. Okay. In the Apex, we cannot use the percentile symbol. Now, without this one, how can we achieve this? We will be having like different options, like we say using a mod. I'll just ping you. You use that one. Just a second. I'm posting that one. So just a logical thinking now. So there is a number, okay? There is a number called 5, okay? 5 divided by 2. What will be the answer?
2.5.
2.5. Now, one second. 2.5, 2.5 into 2.
5.
5.
5.0.
Okay? 2.5 into uh, yeah, 2.5 into 2. That will be 5. Okay? But if 5 is an integer, 5 is an integer, then 5 by 2, will we get 2.5 or 2?
2, sir.
2. Everyone, Manoj, see, once again, if there is a number called 5, if there is a number called 5, and that number is divided by 2, will we get 2.5 or 2?
2.5.
2.5 we will get when we use decimals. Okay? We
Okay,
use
sir.
decimals. Because decimals can store over this floating value. But
Okay.
if not using decimal now,
Yes, sir. Integer value.
what you will get? Answer?
2.
2. Now, 2 into 2?
4.
4. This is one scenario. Okay? This is one scenario. Let us take another scenario. 8. 8 divided by 2?
4.
4 into 2?
8.
2 is 8. What's the difference you can see here? There are two steps. I am dividing a number by 2. I am multiplying the result. Whatever the result I get now, that result I am multiplying with 2 again. Here again, divided by 2 and multiplied by 2. What is the difference you can see between these two operations?
Sir, for even number, we are getting exact value, but for odd number, we
Decimal values we are getting.
Yes.
decimal
So the thing here, what we are going to see is if we divide a even number by 2 and multiply the result by again with 2, then we will get the exact the same number. Okay? But if you take a odd number and divide by 2, then you'll get a answer as 2. So, okay, the decimal value will be excluded. So that's the reason whenever we multiply the result, whatever the result we get now with 2, then we will not get a exact number. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I see, can I take this operation and I mean, can I take this observation into the code here to check a number is even or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the difference you can see. This same program we have done in the JavaScript. There it's very simple percentile. But here we can't use the percentile symbol in the Apex. Okay, clear? Not clear?
Clear, sir.
So what we have to do now here, before writing this one, how we have to write? Come on, how we have to write?
We have to divide.
First divided by 2. We have to write like this. Integer result equal to number by 2. Then the integer final result equal to whatever the result you got, then multiplied by 2.
2.
Just share it. Which, one second, result by 2.
Sir, your sketch is not big.
Yeah.
Sir.
I'm just typing, so it is not visible. Then if result, sorry, if num if final result equal to number only, then even. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, whatever I have explained theoretically, that only I have done a programming. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Any number, suppose let's take in your example, it's a number. So number divided by 2, you will get a result. Okay? The quotient. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
that quotient, that result, if I multiply again with the 2, I will get a final result. That final result should be again equal to the number itself. Then only I can say that it is a even number. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now just write this program, Manoj. Final result where you have declared, it will throw you the error. So if final result, whatever we are getting after this operation, if it is equal to the number itself, then it's an even number. Akhil, it's clear?
Yes, clear.
Hmm. Pass the number. Hmm. Not executable. Debug. Debug.
No.
Odd. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Now
Sir.
we will create a one more method. Akhil, sorry, Manoj.
Sir.
That method to should print the numbers from 1 to 10.
Okay, sir.
Write it 1 to 10. Yeah, okay. Print numbers. Just print numbers is enough. Print capital, yeah, numbers. Okay. I don't want to give any input. It should print the numbers 1 to 10. That's it for now. Hmm. Okay. So, okay. Integer number. Okay. For. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Right.
Sir, we have to store it in another variable.
We have to store in.
Should we store this number in another variable?
Mhm. Anyone? How we can print the numbers from 1 to 10? Hello? Can I write? Okay, let us take this only, your approach. Just write num equals to num1 equals to num1 plus 1. Down each time you execute, then write num1 equals to num1 plus 1. Means the next time num1 will be what? One more than the existing value, right?
Yes, sir.
Now print in the down, yeah, system.debug. Okay. Now the thing here is, what is num1 first? What is num1?
Integer.
Integer only. What is the value in the num1?
Uh,
First,
0.
yeah, first let us. Where is 0? You didn't write it 0, right? You have to write it there 0. Num1 equals to 0. Okay, num1 equals to 0. For integer I equals to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Num1 equals to num1 plus 1. Means first time the loop executed, the value of num1 will be num1 plus 1. Means plus 1. So answer will be answer
One.
will be 1. What will be printed? 1. Okay. Then again, next time it iterates, next time it iterates. So like that, it goes on iterating by adding 1 plus 1 again. 1 plus 1. So that will be 2. Then 2 plus 1. That will be 3. Okay. Is this clear till now?
Yes. Yes. Sir.
Now check, execute this one. Print numbers. Okay.
Sir.
Now little modification. Little modification. Can I call? This is new concept now again. This is new concept. Can I call one method in another method? See, basically where you are calling this one? Where you are calling this method? How you are calling this method?
By
Yes.
class name.
Huh? By class, using class name in the anonymous window, by using class name dot method name you are calling, right?
Yes, sir.
Now my requirement is to call this method in this. Where? Here. Okay. To call the method in another method. Is my requirement is clear or not?
Yes.
Sir, clear.
I want to call a method in another method, so that what I will do is, here I will write the step. Check num1. Means what it will do? Whatever the value is in the num1, that num1 it will take into the num and check whether it's a even number or odd number, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir.
write this situation now. So write the code after 16th line, enter, check. Now, in the last class, what you have seen? How to pass data to a method using parameters. Yes or no? Hello. Come on, just speak up. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
See, in the last class, you have seen how to pass a data to a method, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you pass the data? See,
Within the parameters.
yeah, check to or check our data. This one you remember, right?
Yes.
So here I want to check a num1. Whatever the value is there in num1, that I will pass it to the check. Write it. Manoj, write in the check parenthesis na, write num1 means pass the num1 to the check function.
Check.
Sir, in method
18th line. In 18th line.
In 18th line,
Check number.
why you will write integer? You are passing the
Number.
data. You are not collecting the data.
yes, sir.
Where is your data in this function? What is your data? Just tell me. In this function, what is your data?
Integer.
Integer num1, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
num1, I want to pass it to this check function. So
Okay,
each time how it happens is, how the flow will go is, each time a number is 0 first. So 0 plus 1. What is the answer?
1.
1.
Now, this one, I will pass it to which one? Which method?
Check.
Check method.
Check method. Now, this check method will take this one, which is in the num1. Num1 variable is, what is the variable it is storing? It is num1. Okay. That variable, it will store the data 1 and it will pass it to this one. Now, this will check whether 1 is a even number or odd number. If it is even number, one answer. If it is odd number, the another answer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Now check it. Just don't print the numbers. That's it. Print numbers. If you write print numbers, that print number will only call the check now. You don't need to call check again. Okay.
Not telling even or odd.
You're not getting the even or odd. You didn't save the program. You didn't save the program. There is a star mark, right? See, you can have a star mark. Now execute. Okay. 1 is odd. 2 is even. Odd, even, odd, even. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here what we are doing? In one function, the scenario, the real-time scenario is the one function, we have a data. Okay, we have certain calculations. Now, in another function, there is something called validation, whether a given number is even or odd. The validation here is even or not. In future, I can say if the given number is prime or not, if a given number exists in a particular database, so that I can check. But there is another function, currently it is doing a validation. Okay. Now, particular data from this method, I can pass to this method and check the validation. Na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The concept is clear, right? We are using two methods. In one method, we have written a data. We have a data. That data I need to validate in another method. So how I am passing from here to there. Okay. Now, the another thing which we have learnt is, here we have for loop. In the for loop, how to display the numbers, and each number how we can pass it to the another function, another method. Concept clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Yes.
Manoj, is it clear to you?
Sir, clear.
Akhil, this is very
Yes.
important because in this passing of data between two methods or three methods is very common scenario in real time. You get the data in one method, you will pass the data to another method. Again, you'll get back the return also. Here, Manoj has written void because we are not returning any data. but there may be a situation that it should return a some data back again to the method. So we will ask that whether it is a even or odd. So if it is even or odd, based on that, again we'll get a true or false or some data back. Based on that data, we'll perform another operations here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let us see in this only the return type. Instead of printing there even and odd, instead of printing there here even and odd, just go up here. Say that this should return a boolean. Boolean. We have seen integer, we have seen string, we have seen other things as well, right? Now we are seeing boolean data types. Capital B. What is boolean, Bhargav?
It will return a true or false.
So only two values possible, either true or false.
False.
Okay. Now here, instead of writing this one, okay, return, right? Return true. Not that, not in a string. True. Okay. Return true. Now return false. Okay. Now tell me if it is if this number a passed number from here to here, if it is a even, what you will get back?
True.
If it is false, sorry, if it is a odd number, you will get a false, right?
False. Yes, sir.
How you will collect the data again back here? How you will collect? How you will write, Jitendra? You are here, right? Bhargav, how you will collect the data back? Have you practiced yesterday?
Sorry, sir. Yesterday I was a little busy.
Okay, okay. Akhil, how you will collect? You asked certain data validation. You pass the data to a method, and that method is giving back you a data. How you will collect here?
Return. Using return.
Return is in the sending
No.
function. This one. This function will return. But here, what you will write? Oh my God. How you will write it?
Catch.
That's a Boolean result or result data equals to check number. Just a basic syntax. Whenever you are getting the data from anywhere, you have to collect it somewhere, right? You have to create a block memory and you have to collect this one. So what is the return type? What is actually the return type of this method?
Boolean.
So what you will collect? What you will collect? How you will collect? With the Boolean data type.
Boolean data type.
There is a variable. If it is returning an integer, then how you will write? Integer result data equals to
Integer
number.
result data type.
Basic one, right? We have seen this one, right? Yesterday also. We have asked the method to do certain operation and get back the data. Okay? We collected that data as well. Is it clear or still you have question that why I have written?
No, sir. Got it.
You asking, you are passing the data, then you have to collect the data. Okay? For collecting the data, you have to collect 5, A equals to 10, B equals to 5, you will write now. Same like that. You have to write some variable equals to this method. So whatever the data that is getting returned, from this method will be collected into that variable. Okay? Manoj, clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Write it now. Only thing you have to remember is the data type which you are writing here to collect the data back should be equal to the one that method is returning, the data type of the returning data type of that method. Okay, clear? Now here down, click on enter. If our data equal to true, if our data equals to true, then system.debug even number. That's it. So what I am doing now? Understand the flow now here again. Once again, there is one method. There is another method. The another method, check method, will do only one thing. What is that? Take a number. Okay, take a number. If the number is even, then return true. If a even number is false, then if a number is odd, then return false. Okay, this is the functionality of this check method. Now, this method, I am looping from 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 10 I am looping. Then, for each number, I am passing to where? I am asking the check method whether a given number, I am passing a number and asking for that it's even or odd. Based on the even or odd, it will return some value, true or false. Now again, I am checking if the collected data, the R data, whatever we are getting from the check method, if it is true, if it is equal to true, then do certain operation, print even number. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, execute. Akhil, is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
So you are asking a method to do certain calculation and return a particular data, either true or false, or strings or integers, whatever. But return type in our example, it's a boolean, so it will return true or false. Based on the returning data, I am printing even or odd in the calling method itself, not the check method. In the print numbers method itself, I am using that returned data. Na?
Yes.
So this is how the communication between the methods will go. How the communication is going on with the help of parameters as well as return types or return data. Okay. How the communication between the two methods in a class is going on with the help of parameters and returning data. Okay. Only with the help of these two, we can communicate between these two methods as of now. In going further, there is something called as global data, global properties. So we'll use that one as well, and global static properties, that one as well. But for now, there is a communication between the two methods in an Apex class using parameters, okay, and the returning data. This should be very clear to you. Clear? Everything
Yes.
clear? Any questions?
Sir, in a single method, for suppose here we have print numbers, no? In this method, can we call? We are calling check, no, sir. Another method also can we call, like
Yes, yes, yes.
multiple methods.
N number of methods you can call from a method. There is no limit, okay? Until unless you're exceeding the memory of the computer, heap memory we say, okay, runtime memory. But that will not occur because that many methods will not call. So this is well and good, okay? You can call this check method only 100 times, okay? This is
Okay,
the use of methods, right? Write once, use any number of times. Okay?
yes, sir.
Clear? Methods concept, for loop concept, if condition you already know. Okay? For loop we haven't seen till now. So this one, for loop should be clear to you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Now, okay. This is okay for now. Just close this. Now I'll share my screen. Manoj, send that code in the chat in the WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
Let me share my screen. Just a minute. Let me share my screen. Have you ever heard about collections in Java? Collections in Java? You can hear me?
No, sir, it's a bit of new concept for me.
Okay. You are familiar with any other languages?
No.
No. Okay. So let me share my screen. Let me know if you can see the screen.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Which screen you can see?
Print.
Paint.
Print.
Okay. Paint. There is a method in that method. Okay. In that method, I want to store five students, okay, names. Okay. How I'll write it? Suppose the method is already there, some method. So string name one equal to Kalyan. String name two equal to Shai. So like this, if I want to store these many numbers, one, name three, name four, name five, name six, name seven, sorry, name seven, name eight, name nine, name 10. Okay. Okay. So I one, Kalyan one. So whatever. Okay. If not, one second. Let's write correct names. Manoj, Akshay, Again, let's say Kalyan. Then, okay. Once. Now, there are how many numbers? So, how many names? 10 names, right? There are 10 names. If I want to store 100 names, how many times I should write like this? Are you getting my point?
100 times.
Yes, sir.
100 times I should, 100 variables I have to declare. Variable 1, variable 2, like this, name 1, name 2, name 3, name 4, name 5, name 6, so on. Like this, I have to create how many? 100 times. Okay.
100.
This is like a waste of time. See, all are strings. What are these all are? There is no change in
Strings.
data type now. There is no
Yes.
change in data type. What is the data type? It's a
String.
string. Okay, it's a string data type. Now, what this is storing? Names. What is the use case? Just it is not storing in name one name, in name two fruit, name three vegetable. It is not storing like that. The purpose of writing these all are for one use case. What is that? To store the
Name.
names. So the use is same. The data type is same. So when we have these two things in common, so instead of writing multiple times, creating multiple variables, we create one single variable called list. Okay. When the data type is same, when use case is also same, instead of creating multiple variables, okay, we create one single variable that is of type data type list. Okay. Now, instead of writing like this now, what I will write is once I want to create list of strings, okay, list of strings with a name. We have to tell the computer the name student names equal to new list of string. Then parenthesis open and this. Now here is the use case. I mean, here is the way we write it. How we have written this one? Are you getting this point? The use case you understand first. Okay. What is the use
Yes.
case? What is the use case?
Instead of writing hundreds of times, we are declaring a list.
We declaring a one single variable list. Then you may ask me, this single variable, how can it store these many numbers? Sorry, these many names. Okay. Now, if I and that is the first question that will get into our mind. The second question is, if I want ninth name or if I want seventh name, how can I get it from this list? Okay. Let me provide you. Let me open a blog. You will understand more clearly. Just a minute. I'll share in here as well in the WhatsApp. So, it's very slow. Yeah. So how it will store the data is, it will store in the form of consecutive memory locations. So like this. How it will store? Like this. Are you getting my point here? How it will store? Like this. In the first memory block. So I have written like, how I have written now? List of names, right? So it will
Yes,
store like this. It will create a block here. In the first memory block, it will write the first name. What is the first name?
Right.
Yeah. So Kalyan will be first name, then Sai, then Akhil, then Manoj. Okay. Then Akshay, then Bhargav, then Jitender. So then again Kalyan, then again Kalyan, then again Chakri. Okay. Now this complete thing is not in a separate variables. It is in one single variable. But what is the name of that variable now here?
Student
Names.
Student names. Okay, student names is the name of that variable. Then how to identify in which block or which, which point the name Jitender is there. Okay, we say that each memory location, each memory block in this variable will have the address index. We say index. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I have missed something. 1 minute. Just let me write it very clearly. So, home, insert the block, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say so on. Okay. Now, what are the indexes? It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You're getting my point, right? How I'm
Yes.
writing? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Let's say 10, 11, 12. In the first name, we have Kalyan. Then again in the second we have Sai. In the third, we have Akhil. In the fourth, we have Manoj. In the fifth, we have Akshay. So then Bhargav, then Jitendra, then again Kalyan, then again Chakri. Now, what is the name given to this? What is the name given to this? Complete memory location?
student names.
Student names. Okay, student names. Now, student names is the memory variable name, and that variable is of type what?
String.
Variable is of type?
String.
No. String.
List.
Each element is a string, but
List.
this complete thing is what?
List.
List. What are these are called as?
Element.
No, this one.
Indexes.
Index values.
Indexes. Okay. What are these are called?
Elements.
Elements. How are these aligned? Consecutive locations, means side by side locations. How are they? Side by side. Okay. Now each one is which data? Each one is of what data type? Each
String. String.
String.
one is a string. Complete together is a list of strings.
Strings.
Okay. This is how the list is written, and what is the use case of a list to store a data of similar data type. And basically which are like serving the same purpose or same use case. Okay, clear? If I want to write list of fruits or 5 fruits, then I have to write like this. Same list of fruits names, I'll write fruits name. If I want to write list of first 5 even numbers, then how I'll write list. Now even numbers is a string or integer.
Integer.
So I want now list of integers. So even numbers equal to new list
Integer.
even
Integer.
integer parenthesis open. This is syntax. Okay, syntax to declare any list. The only thing you have to keep in your mind is the data type. If you want to store integers in that list, write a integer. If you want to store strings in that list, write list of strings. Clear the concept?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now this is a block. So what are lists? How are they aligned? Like this basic like explanation I have written here. Okay, declaring a list in Apex. To declare a list Apex, we use what? We say list. How we have written? Like this. Okay. This one no need for now. Accessing and modifying. Now till now it's clear, right? No question.
Yes.
How to declare this? How to declare this one? Okay. Let's see this practical way now. Let us see this in a practical way. Let me go to my developer console. Developer console, launch it. So let me launch the developer console. Now okay. So let me quickly create a method of like static void list examples. Now in this, I will write a list of one second. List of strings to store student names, student name, okay, equal to new list of again same string, then open and close, then this one. Now, how to add the elements into the list? How to add the elements into the list? For that, you will use, if you look into the blog, what we have to use? Add. Okay, what we have to use? Add. So like this. Student names dot add Kalyan. Then again, if you want to add one more, let's take only examples for 5 for now. Sai apple. Okay. Now let us print this one. System dot debug Student names. See, so let it save. Till then, I'll open this one. Then let us call this method dot list examples. Okay. Execute. Debug only. You can see them, right?
Yes.
Kalyan, Sai, Akshay, Akil, and Bhargav. Okay. Now, let me close all of the other things. Let's see. Now, if I want to get only Akshay, so how I have to write system.debug from student names list dot get what in which at which index Akshay is there?
2.
2. So 0, 1, and 2. So 2. Okay. One second. Let me say it. Yeah. Now Control E, then click it. Debug only. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is clear, right?
Yes.
Any questions in this list? Any questions? We have set, we'll see. In get and add, is there any question? Yes or no?
No.
No questions.
Now we'll see set, remove, clear. Okay. We'll see these things. Then we'll come to array notations. So here we go. Now I want to change Akil to Alle Akil. Okay. How I should write? Student names dot set. Akil is at which place?
3rd.
Third place.
So index is 3. So at 3 index, there is Akil. So that value, you change it to Alle Akil.
Yes.
Okay. Then, now again, let us print the student names. Clear? What is the use of set?
Sir.
Clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now, this is done. So,
How to write elements in a list?
how to write?
Elements in a list.
This is the one. Add.
We are adding in a list, no, sir.
How to?
That may.
I didn't get your question.
We are adding in a list, no, sir. Kalyan, Sai, Akshay.
Yes.
How to add in an existing list?
Okay. So this is the existing list already. Student names is the existing list. Added one element, then again another element. I can add n number of elements.
In that existing list, we are adding these elements, no, sir.
Yes.
In that list, how to write an element by not adding?
By not adding, I am not getting your question exactly.
Uh,
To write a element.
I think so. He wants to know without the function of add, can we add?
Yes, yes,
Can
yes.
we use
We can do that.
elements?
We can do that. We can do that. We will have a like a now array notation. At the time of initializing only, we can add the elements into the list. Okay. We'll see that next.
No, sir, I'm not asking that. But
Hmm. Suppose,
like,
okay, let's say, there is one list. Okay.
So this is a predefined list, no, sir. You can add another element here.
Yes, yes. I'll just have ready example. So we'll take this one, array notation one, sorting the list. Okay. List, just basic example we'll say. Hmm. Sorry, sir. So your question is not this one, right? So this is the list. Okay. This is a list. Now this is already existing one. No? I can add it here again.
yes, sir, but the list is empty, no, sir.
The list is.
Pre- Previously, by not adding the Kalyan in the list,
Uh-huh.
student name list is empty, no, sir.
Then the list is empty. But now the list is not empty now.
I'm saying which when the list contains data, like you printed now, you typed now A and E, no, sir,
Yeah.
in my list previously.
Okay.
Uh, in that list, we have to add these elements, sir. Kalyan, Sai, Akshay, Akil.
Okay. Okay. Then 1 minute.
The student name list is empty, no, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Now you want to add, you want to have one list. In that list, I want to
Add
ask,
this
I
Kalyan,
want
Sai
to add one more. Add again the elements. Okay.
elements, yes, sir. I'm asking that.
Okay. First, let me create that one. List of strings. So we'll take a list of string only. Then in the list of string, we'll have sports, sports, or yeah, sports team. In the sports team, this will be a new list of string. Okay. Then we'll say we have Jitendra and we have Avinash. Till now, is it clear? Like your question. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
This
yes,
is
sir.
the existing list. Okay. Now here somewhere. Okay. After some time, I will add. First, I will take this. Then I will add Okay, this is simple. Like this only.
Okay.
Now, actually what happens is when you create a list now, when you create a list, okay, when you create a list, it will create two elements. Okay. Now when you add now, it will push another element. Again, when you add, again it will push another element to the end. Whatever, how many times you use add, that many times the data will be pushed to the
List.
last place. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, clear? We can print it as well. System dot debug posting. Okay,
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now we have seen set. Now
Then
we'll
we have to write in a flower brackets, no, sir. When we want to write the data.
yes. We have to write in a flower brackets. Okay. Now we have something called as clear and remove. Okay. System dot debug. Sorry. First, from the student names, let's remove the second index. Whoever in the second index, I want to remove. Now, then after removing, I want to print it. Execute. Debug one. What happened now? Who is at the second index? Akshay was there at the second index. The Akshay got removed. So, if I use clear, what happens?
Entire
Entire
list.
list will be clear. The list will become empty. Is it clear the difference between the clear and remove?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we
Sir,
have
small doubt.
hmm,
Sir, suppose in the list, if we want to remove multiple names, rather than clearing all the list, suppose like a three or three
hmm.
indexes, if we want to clear, is it possible?
Yes. You have to write multiple times remove.
Okay, okay. Sir. I was asking like not rather than writing multiple times, is there any special function or
No. We don't have
okay?
it. Okay.
Yes, sir, clear. Got it.
Hmm. Okay. So this is
Sir, we don't have append uh, method in this.
no. See, the different languages use different methods. Okay. So here we have add and get. Add to add the elements into the list. Get to get the elements from the list. So like the different will different elements. I mean, different programming languages use different methods to deal with the lists. Some in some programming language we say it array. Okay, in the JavaScript we say it as array. Here we call it as a list. In Python it's a list again. Okay. Concept of list is clear, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll take a 5 minutes break and we'll get back. We'll start some practical examples on the list. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello? You there?
Yes, sir.
Ah. Hmm. One second. Hmm. So, all are back. Can you start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have this many. Okay. There are like this many items in the list. Hmm. Now, 1 second. What we'll do is we'll declare like this. Just a minute. Huh? I'm getting a call. Yeah. So we'll take site. We'll take architect. Okay. We'll remove all these things. Now, how many elements are there? 4 elements. Now, these 4 elements are there in list. Now we have to find, okay, there is like some another method now, or if not, yeah, there's another method, public static boolean check student exists check student, yeah. It takes the string name of the student, and if 1 second, just same example, same list. If now I want to check if a given name is there in the list or not. Are you getting this point? Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So my requirement is to check if the element, particular element is
Sir, your voice is low. Little bit.
okay. Okay. So I want to check if a particular element is there in a list or not. Then how I can do is, what is the name of the list?
Sports team.
Sports team. If sports team dot contains, what is the name, whatever the name we are passing, that name we will say name, then system dot debug. Yes. Yes. System dot debug.
Flower bread.
Dot debug. No. And along this tab. Now one again what we'll write is return statement we'll write. So it should return right here. I'll return true. Here I will return false. Okay. So what this will do now? It will take one name. Okay. It will take one name and it will search that name in this list. So this is another method like add, clear, remove, get method. There is another method called contains.
Dot contain.
Contents. So this dot content method, what it will do is it will search a given name, whatever the name we will pass to this method, it will search that name, whatever that we'll give here in this list elements. If it is there, then it says true. What it says?
True.
True. So true means what? If condition will be executed only if this condition is true now.
Yes, sir.
So this returns a true. This says it is true. Whenever we call this contains name, it will return true. Then if it is true, then we'll get a like a execution of this if method, if block. If not, we'll execute
Else what?
block. So depending upon that. Now let us call this one. So we are not considering this one. We are considering this one only now. From the collection list, check student. Let's say name is Sai. Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
it got printed S. Now we are returning the data, but I am not collecting it. You can
Correct.
see it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling that method, but I'm not collecting the data which is returning. So that's okay. But we'll use it in some other time. Is it clear till now?
Yes.
Sir.
Then one more method we have seen, that dot contains method. Okay. Now another example. Loop on a list. Loop on list. Void So let us see. Let us take same list here. Now in this list, we one second. In this method, I want to iterate. See, for loop, you know, right? For loop, how you'll write? For
Integer
integer I
I
equals to
0.
0, I less than 4. Let's say I less than 4 because how many elements are there?
4.
4. So it should start with 0. It will start with, start with 0, then a 1, then 2, then 3. At 3, it should end. Okay. Then again, I
I plus.
plus. So, how you will call Avinash? How you will call Avinash? How you will get Avinash from this sports
Dot get.
item? Get 1, right?
Yes, sir. 1.
So,
Sports team dot get.
so instead of like that, shall I write system dot debug sports team dot get I? Can I write like this?
I. I.
I'll write I. I'll not write 0. If I write 0, what happens? 4 times I'll get Jitendra only.
Then the
Jitendra.
If I get 3, 4 times I'll get Akil only. Now I don't want that one. Each time I want from starting with 0 to 4. So, why to waste another variable when we have I variable? What is I doing? What is I doing? I is starting from
0.
0. So, if I use I here, first time what will be the value of I?
0.
0.
So, what it will be printing?
Jitendra.
Jitendra.
Loop ran second time. So, second time what will be the value of I?
1.
What will be the printing?
Avinash.
Avinash. So, can I use this looping or iterating variable here inside the loop? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I can write like this, or Manoj has given another approach. Integer name1 equals to 0, name1 equals to name1 plus 1. This is also another approach there. Okay, this is also another approach there. But when we have I, why to create another variable? I can use I na. So that's why I am using I. Clear?
It's clear.
Now, collection.apex loop on a list. Oh, sorry. I'm passing, but it is not taking because I haven't written anything. So that's got it one by one. Before it was printing on single line. Na? Now it is printing one by one. Okay?
Yes.
Clear? Not clear. How we can iterate through a list? Not clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes. Now, see, here I know what is the size of the list. Okay? But sometimes I don't know the size of the list. Na? Sometimes I don't know the size of the list. Okay? How can I do that now? How can I know that where should the loop end?
User input.
No. User input, again, I am asking user. If user also don't know, I am getting the data from somewhere. Okay? I am getting the data from somewhere. Can I write
Dot size.
dot size? Okay? This is another method. So when we don't know the size of the list and this should stop at the size of the list, then how can I write that? Size. That size is a method. So I have to write like this. Clear? Not clear?
Clear, sir. Clear.
So size will be, now the size will be 4. What is the size now? 4. So this loop will end at 4. If the size is 5, if I may increase here, I can increase it here, any number. Even though I changed it here, added one element, do I need to change here? No,
No,
right?
sir. No.
So this is okay. Clear or not?
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Simple, na? This is very simple. Just size one more operator. Size will be using on the looping. I mean, contents will use in the if conditions. Okay, like different scenarios, different methods will be useful. Now let us print it. Control E, loop on a list. Let me save it first. Got it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Now what we'll do is we will pass the list to a function, to a method. Okay. Now this list is not here. This list is here. Where is that list here? This list is here. Generally, we'll pass what? Integers, no? Integers, strings, like this we'll pass. Now we are passing what?
List.
List only we are passing to the loop on a list. So first I have to tell that I will receive list of, oh shit, this is gone. One minute, huh? Okay, it's okay. So I will have a list of strings receiving whoever call this. So that's you that list you name it as my list. Okay. My list. Okay. So instead of posting, I have to write my list. Now, who will pass this? Who from where I can pass? Generally, how you will pass like this only, na? Yes or no?
Yes,
Generally, how you will pass the strings or the integers from here to here you will pass, na? Akhil, is it clear to you?
yes.
Manoj, Bhargav, Jitender, we are
Yes,
passing the
sir.
list now. That's it. And here I am collecting the list. I am utilizing that list. This example is not new to you because you have already passed strings, you have already passed integers, you already passed decimals for add function, for subtraction. Here I am passing list only. Complete list I am passing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Only thing you have to make sure is whatever you are passing, that data type and this should be same. Okay. Execute. So you will get the answer there. Okay. Even though
The list is an
the
anonymous
list
one.
is somewhere else, and from there we are calling this one. Still, I'm able to get this one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, clear.
Yes, sir.
Now there is also another way to write a loop. Public public static void for loop for loop on list. Okay. Now, same example I'm taking here. For loop on list. We have to write like this. For string name, whatever we can write here, name from my list system dot debug name. I'll explain you. This is simple or this is simple. Both have its own use cases. So, but the simplest one is this one. Okay?
Yes.
What I'm telling to my computer is there is a list. Okay? There is a list. Okay? In that list, you run a for loop. Okay? In that list, you run a for loop. While running the for loop, each time you go in the for loop from one to one element. Okay? One element to other element. Each element you collect it in a temporary variable called what?
Name.
String.
Name. Then that variable you can use inside the for loop. Here I am writing integer Aina.
Yes, sir.
This is the iterating variable generally we'll use in this approach. But especially on the lists, on the maps, mainly if you consider this example on the list, we use like this, the iterating variable, string. Why I am using string? Can't I use integer?
No,
Why?
It's in
because it is a name.
Because?
in the codes, the value.
Sorry. Come again.
We are not asking the index value, no, sir. We are asking.
Yeah, we're not asking the index. And the main thing you have to keep in your mind is what this list is of.
String.
If it is a string, you have to use
String.
string. If it is a integer, you have to use integer. So like that, whatever that thing holds, whatever the list holds, that data type you have to give. Should I use only name? Can't I use any other variable? I mean other name?
We can give it, sir.
Yes, sir.
I can give anything. So instead of like this, generally when I do programming, I like this. I write like this. I know like this now sports team. So I'll write based on my assumption. I write each team member so that I can understand. Okay, I am iterating through a sports list, and each time while I am iterating, I am getting a one member.
Yes.
Okay. If I don't know what this list is, so I can write like this also. Each element. Okay. Each element. Okay. I can write like this. Clear? If you print like this, if you print like this, the both are same. But this is the highest useful. This is the highest useful. Okay. You don't need to create I. You don't need to create size of. You don't need to call dot get. Directly, you will get each element from the list. Okay. Clear? Not clear? This approach.
Yes, clear.
Let me send it in the chat. What's up? Now, any questions? We're almost done with the list. Going forward, we'll use the list. You will use the list. Okay.
Sir, if we don't mention that strings, we can use different data types in
No,
value.
will error. Let me show
No,
you.
sir, in list bracket string.
Here,
Yes, sir.
that's up to you. If you are suppose you are passing the list of string from here, now you have to use list of string. Okay.
No, saying that each data type is mandatory.
Yes, yes, yes. Without data type, how it will know? See, I have a cylinder. So will it store a water? Will it store a gas? I should tell now.
Yes, sir.
So if you declare a variable, it's fine. What type of variable? It's a list variable. Okay, then that also fine. Then this list will contain integers or strings that you have to tell now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Definitely you have to specify. See, invalid. No argument types provided for the parameters type list. Okay.
Sir, in Apex, we can store multiple data types in one list.
No. Okay.
Okay, sir.
For that case, you have to use the like little use case we can do with the, I mean little use helpfully will be maps. We have different collections. We'll see next going further. List should be very clear to you. Okay. I have shared the, I mean, I have shared with you the blog, right, for the list. Go through that. I'll upload this video also. Okay. Okay. If you don't have any questions, then we'll wind up the session. Okay. Yeah. Now, okay. Before winding up, I have a small request that these methods, these loops, we are doing, right? We are playing with the loops now. Try to integrate this with LWC. Let me see who can integrate that one. What are the functions we are having now?
That means we have to call in LWC.
Yes, calling in LWC. You have to add the elements. You have to create a input. Okay. 1 second. Let me share my screen. I want in the LWC, I want like this. Okay. Like this one box, input box. In that, I will enter the elements. Okay. If I enter the elements Kalyan and click on Kalyan, then if I click on the button, submit button. Okay. If I click on the button, submit, then this element should be added to the list in the backend. And there should be another function, another like division I can say. If I click on, there is something should be button called get list. Okay. So whenever I click on this button, so here I want to see all the items in the list. Okay. How you will do, I want to see. Go through the yesterday's video, do practice, like think again and again, but try to achieve this. If you have achieved this now, I can understand that okay, you are good at Apex and you are good at LWC and you have understood the yesterday's class. Imperative Apex, calling Apex from a LWC class whenever we click some button like that. Okay.
Like same we called in arithmetic.
Yes, yes. What we have done, the given some numbers, you passed it. It is giving the addition and getting the result.
Yes, yes.
You have to add the elements into the list, get the elements from the list. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not asking to get a particular element. I just want to get all elements at once. Okay. Just the system.debug you'll do now.
Yes,
Instead of
sir.
that, you pass the list elements to the Apex. So LWC. Concept clear, right?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Try. So even if you fail, no problem. Try. Don't use ChatGPT. Don't use Google. Whatever the classes you have listened till now, with that knowledge, you try to do that. Okay?
Yeah, sir.
You try to do
Okay.
that, and by 2 p.m. today, I want to see that. 2 p.m. We have more 4 hours of time. Try to do that. Okay? All the components I want to see. Okay? Who can do that first? Let ping me. I'll connect with them. Okay?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah, bye.